thinks he's a student is my dear Arnie Kramer. And so this talk is dedicated to you, Arnie, because it's Arnie's idea that I've heard shared by others, but it's Arnie's idea. We're about ready to sit down at the Seder, and at the Seder, we recall our freedom from Egypt. And we recall that moment when Moses stood at the doors of Pharaoh and he called out, Shalach et Ami, let my people go. And that became the clarion call of the Soviet Union. Someone would call out, let my people go. And the response immediately was, now. Let my people go. Let my people go. Now.
Let my people go. Now. Let my people go. Now. Let my people go. Now.
When you think about it, in many ways, the Jews in Egypt, they were hostages. They were held hostage, kidnapped. Rabbis tell us that the women were abused. Little children, infants, as they came out into this world and breathed their first breath, their lives were in jeopardy. Pharaoh declared, throw the babies into the water and drown them. That was a time when all of our people were held hostage. And today we similarly call out on behalf of our brothers and sisters who have been savaged and beaten and raped to this day. We call out, let my people go now.
Let my people go now. Let my people go now. Let my people go now.
When we called out, let my people go in those days, we were not only speaking to the Soviet Union, we were speaking to our friends in the West, especially to the United States government, telling America, you must do more to pressure the Soviets. And in the same breath, I turn to the West. I turn to our friends in the White House and in Congress and say that delinking a ceasefire from the freedom of hostages that bolsters Hamas. The message to Hamas is up the ante. Don't let them out. Keep pressuring Israel. When those who deserve to be pressured to let our people go is the evil Hamas. And so we call out, let my people go now.
Let my people go now. Let my people go now. Let my people go now. Let my people go now.
And when we called out, let my people go, we did not stand alone. We were joined by the masses. We were joined by clergy of other faiths. We were joined by feminists. We were joined by our black African American brothers and sisters. And standing as junior partners, our commitment to these causes was, is, and will always be unconditional. But today, with a heavy heart, I must call out. I feel alone. I know some like Richie Torres, our congressman, are standing with us. But I don't hear the other voices. Do we matter? Do we matter? Do Jews matter? And so we call out, let my people go now!
Let my people go now! Let my people go now! Let my people go
I especially felt this past week in Teaneck, New Jersey, in front of a large synagogue. They were collecting money for medical reasons in Israel so that Saka could identify the dead, so that they be buried with dignity. And right then, as darkness came, there was a group of supporters of Hamas who came in with long poles, with flags, screaming obscenely, genocide. And my heart dropped. I thought of all those times when the KKK was marching with their flags on churches. My heart dropped because there was a clear difference. Then no one stood alone opposing the KKK. People of good heart, people who understood the difference between right and wrong, we stood together united. Teaneck, Jews stood alone, didn't feel the presence of others. And so the call is a reminder to all people of good conscience, to all people of good conscience, we call out and say, join us in the call. Let my people go now!
Let my people go now! Let my people go now!
My people go now! Giselle wrote in Legends of Our Time, wrote about the victims. He says the victims were not broken by the Nazis. They didn't expect anything from the Nazis. But they were broken because they knew that people were on the sidelines, bystanders, and remained silent. That's what broke their hearts. And that's what's breaking my heart today. And so together let's call out the refrain of Moses, the refrain that puts the blame where it belongs, at the feet and the heads of the Hamas Nazis, as they are called by many in the leadership in Israel. Let my people go now!
Let my people go now! Let my people go now! Let my people go now!
Seder, we will be gathering together. And as we gather, we will recall that clarion call of let my people go. Then join me in reflecting on this moment. When at the Seder we will stand up and we will say, V'hi she'amda l'avotenu v'lanu, she'bechol dor v'dor omdim aleinu l'chalotenu, v'akadosh baruch hu matzilenu b'yadav. Every generation, there have been those who have risen up to destroy us. But with the help of God, we have prevailed. We will then at the Seder raise our voices as we are raising our voices now to free the hostages now and echo the words of the great heroic Moses, telling the world, telling all people of good conscience, of moral conscience, join us in the call to let my people go
now! Let my people go now! Let my people go now! Let my people go now! Let my people go now! Let my people go now!
Thank you, Rabbi Weiss. We will now be singing Achenu and then Hatikva. You can find the words on your sheet.
Here. In a sheet.